up, Scorpio? How are you guys doing? Let's see what's happening with you guys for November 2024. I'm going to hit on some details, situations, and scenarios that did not make it into the main monthly reading, or the first round of November readings. This is a main monthly reading, but just not the first round of it. So I don't have any announcements to make. I probably won't have any announcements to make until I announce the Black Friday deals. Got some good deals coming up for that. Other than that, though, we just gonna jump right on into this. So for those of you who would like a personal reading, just check the description of this video. That's where you'll find everything you need to know. Okay, so I'm starting these off with the current long-term relationship. So if you're not in a long-term relationship, or if you are and you're not having any problems, this is not for you. Let's see what's happening in November, universe, Scorpio, and the current person, current long-term partner. What's happening? What's happening in November? Ooh, Magician. Some of you may already be working on manifesting bigger and better things. You're going to be careful with that now. You're going to be real careful with that. Let's see. Empress reversed. So this connection just isn't really all that stable anymore, honestly. Not really. This, Two of Cups and the Empress both reversed. That kind of tells me that separation is right around the corner. That's what it feels like to me. There could be a third party or a suspected third party. I feel a lot of trust issues here. A lot of trust issues, horrible communication. And it's just to the point now where it has just completely drained you. You're just drained. I feel like you're just drained and you don't even really have any strength left to keep going. So we'll pull an outcome spread, but it does kind of look like separation is right around the corner. You could be dealing with somebody that gaslights you and plays mind games with you. Ooh, 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 and look what's yelling at me. Boom. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. Let's see who I got here before we move on. I got Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Taurus. Anything else? No, that's it. All right, well, let's see this person's true feelings, energies, and intentions. What's this person's true feelings, energies, and intentions? I'm going to go ahead and break out the Halloween deck. I still got all of my Halloween stuff up. Anybody catching the playback of this, this is being recorded the night before Halloween, so fuck it. Let's go ahead and break out the Halloween shit, man. All right. What's this person's true feelings, energies, and intentions? I'm going to be using this tomorrow for my All Signs Halloween special. And I'm going to be dressed up in my Halloween costume. I'm going to surprise y'all with that. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you already know what it is. But it's going to be fun, man. All right. See, the person you're dealing with, look at that. They're ready to walk away. They're ready to walk away, I think. They are very greedy, very selfish, very one-sided, very small-minded. I don't really think this person even knows how to see things from any perspective other than their own, you know? Tower card, they're ready for this to be over, I think. Honestly, I think they've been looking for an excuse to walk away, or they've been trying to push you away, one of the two. That's kind of what it feels like to me. Does this person maybe like start meaningless, senseless, pointless arguments with you? Maybe. They could be trying to push you away. A lot of times people will do that. That's one tactic that a really toxic person will use from time to time. They're in a healthy relationship, no problems, no issues, nothing going wrong, and they know that. They know there's no legitimate reason why they should leave this relationship, and if they do, it'll make them look like a complete and total asshole. So they'll try to start an argument with you and trigger you and either get you to walk away or get enough of a negative reaction out of you that it'll justify them walking away so that they can make it look like, well, it wasn't me, you know? See that shit happen all the time. I'm kind of feeling some of that energy in here. Real talk. Real talk. Okay. Well, let's see if that's happening. What is the outcome? Thank you, April, for the super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. Let's see. What is the outcome? Will you stay or will you go down? Down. What is the outcome? Boom, 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 boom. Yep, see, drama. Drama. Ooh, you know what? Well, I'll tell you this much. You are finally completing this karmic cycle. Now, I'm not seeing separation here, though, in November. But I am seeing a karmic cycle being completed. Now, let's get the advice, because once a karmic cycle is completed, you're given a window of opportunity to walk away from this. And if you don't, then that's a whole other story. Let's get the advice. What is the advice? The Emperor. Hey, at the end of the day, if they're, how am I going to word this, man? Sometimes you just have to be okay with people thinking you're the bad guy. You have to be okay with that. The truth will come out in time. You have to be patient, calm, cool, collected. And just let people think you're the bad guy. Matter of fact, if you have the patience for this, the longer people go thinking you're the bad guy, the worse it's going to make them look when the truth finally comes out. But yeah, no. I wouldn't even let it get to that point. Do you got time for this? I personally wouldn't even let it get to that point. I mean, if you want to, okay, do what you do, boo-boo. But yeah, you're completing a karmic cycle here. So there's going to be a window of opportunity for you to figure out what you're going to do with this. And if you don't do something in the window of opportunity, then the universe will kick the tower over on you and force the two of you apart. Now, here's the trouble with that. A good 40% of the readings that I do involve people who dealt with a karmic contract. They cleared the original karmic contract, and in the process of doing that, created more karma. That's the sticky fucking glue trap that the karmic wheel is. For real. All right, let's move on to the new person. New person, Scorpio, recently connected with. If you did not recently connect with a new person, this is not for you. How's it looking between Scorpio and the new person? Uh-oh, King of Cups reversed. This person may be a little bit closed off. Yeah. King of Cups reverse, King of Swords upright. A little bit closed off, maybe a little bit emotionally detached. Uh-oh. You suspect fuckery is amiss, huh? Yeah. You suspect some fuckery. You suspect some fuckery. I don't think you trust this person. Oh, damn it, man. Usually the new person readings are usually the most positive ones. But now we already got you just not trusting this person. And I think, like I said, it's mainly because they seem a little bit distant. They seem a little bit detached and closed off. There could be some kind of substance abuse issues going on here, a little addiction problem. Starting off to be mainly a sex-based connection. Mainly. All right, well, let's look at their true feelings, energies, and intentions. How do they really feel about you? What do they really want with you? This is the new person. King of Cups reversed again for the second time in a row. I think they're afraid of falling in love. That's what it is. Yeah, they're afraid of falling in love. King of Coins in the upright. They're afraid of falling in love. It's like they want to be in a relationship that just kind of like, how do you say this? It like goes through the motions. Like we're together and it looks good on the surface, but I don't have any really heavy emotions into this because I think they're just afraid of that. They're afraid of falling in love and getting crushed again. But they still want to be in a relationship. Does that make sense? So I wouldn't say that their intentions are bad, but they do seem very lost, broken, and confused. I would say that. Well, let's get the advice on this. What's the advice for Scorpio and the new person? What's the advice? Queen of Wands. Okie dokie. Nine of Pentacles. Don't relinquish your independence. Well, I've been trying to figure out a different way to say this here lately. Because this has been coming out for a lot of the signs. And I don't want to just keep repeating myself to all the signs, you know. But sometimes it's kind of hard to avoid that. Okay, so at some point in time before December, I would seriously let this person know how you feel. Let them know how you feel and express the fact that you would like to know how they feel and that you're having a difficult time determining exactly how they feel, and you don't like that. Let that be known. Let it be known. It's I would say don't let this turn into a sex-based connection, but I think it already has. I think it already has. So the only thing you can really do there, of course, see this is a slippery slope. This one's really slippery. If it's already turned into a sex-based connection, then if you try to backpedal on that and kind of pull away from that and then focus on the friendship aspect of things when pulling away from the sexual aspect of things, that could drive a big wedge between the two of you and really cause a lot of tension. So, oh man, I'm going to tell you what this is telling me straight up. I'm trying to bend the advice, but I don't have a lot of wiggle room. This is telling me move on from this. Keep your options open. This person is a toxic fucking liar, is what this is telling me. It's what this is telling me. Now, I don't think at the deepest level their intentions are to be a toxic fucking liar. But intentions and actions can be two different things. Just because somebody has good intentions doesn't necessarily mean they're doing good things, and vice versa. However, it crosses a certain line where no matter what your intentions are, that doesn't excuse your actions, you know? So, okay. I would at least let your feelings be known and express your concerns. And don't waste a whole lot of time sitting around waiting to see if this person is going to make any changes. If you don't see any kind of effort at all, none, boot, scoot, and boogie, and you'll explore other options. All right, now we gonna see if we can dig up any more info on the person from the past. Any details I missed? Anything get left out? Ooh, somebody might break the silence. Hang on. I can tell you this person's contemplating it. They are they're doing things to try to get your attention. They keep a real close eye on you. They're keeping a real close eye on you. And they assume that you're keeping a close eye on them too. Or at least they hope you are, right? So they're doing things to try to get your attention. Posting things directed towards you. You may see them view your Instagram story every now and then. You know, little shit like that. And they're waiting and planning for your response or your reaction. Yeah, man. So if you ever go look at their Facebook or their Instagram or whatever, and you wondered if that thing they posted was directed at you, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Especially if it was something that was designed to kind of piss you off. Not only is it directed towards you, but it's designed to kind of piss you off a little bit. Yeah. Yep, that's directed towards you. But doesn't look like they're reaching out. Not planning on it, at least. Let's see what their deepest feelings are. What's their deepest feelings? What's their energy look like? What kind of person are they? Ooh, they don't like being alone. Ooh. They don't like being alone. The Three of Wands again. I always have to ask this question when the Three of Wands comes out. I was going to steer around it because it came out in the last spread, but it came out again, so I got to ask. Have you done this before? Have you broken the silence with this person before? Because in the Three of Wands, this person isn't sitting around wondering if you're coming back. When the Three of Wands comes out, this person, in their mind, they know you're coming back. So why would they be so convinced that you're coming back? Some of you may have done this before. I don't know. But the more time passes, the more they're kind of starting to think, man, maybe this really is over though. Because they still feel a real strong OS connection with you though. And there's the Seven of Swords again. So no, this person is not somebody that you can trust. Absolutely not. They don't plan on opening up, apologizing, being honest, working on this. No, I don't think so. I don't even think they know what the fuck they want. They don't even know what they want. They don't have a clue. I don't think they've thought that far into it. They're giving you the silent treatment. They want to get a reaction out of you, but they haven't really thought very much past what they would do if they do get that reaction out of you. Not really. Okay, let's get the advice. What's the advice for Scorpio with the person from the past? What's the advice? What is the advice? The advice is stay away from toxicity. Do not go near toxicity. Now, keep this in mind. This is something that usually this is a lesson that it usually takes most people a long time to learn. And this is a cold, hard, sad fact of life. Most people never change. Most people never change. Your average person, by the time they're in their mid to late 20s, they are going to be the exact same person for the rest of their life. They're going to be the same person, keep doing the same shit, keep hanging with the same people, playing the same stupid games, recycling the exact same experiences. Most people never leave whatever town they're living in. Your average person, at least 90% of people, whoever they are, when they're between 25 and 30, they're going to be the same person for the rest of their life. Your average person doesn't change unless they're put in a situation that forces them to change. So the likelihood that this person that you split up with has changed is very, very, very unlikely. Very unlikely. Or, okay, so let's go ahead and flip that coin over. Let's talk about the people who do change. So people who do change, like I said, most of the time it's when they're put in a situation that forces them to change. Or. They keep repeating the same cycle and repeating the same cycle and repeating the same cycle for decades. 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. And then they change. Just because they're tired of repeating the same cycle for 10, 15, 20 years. So the likelihood that somebody you parted ways with a month ago, 3 months ago, 6 months ago, even a fucking year ago, hell, some of you maybe even 2 or 3 years ago, the likelihood that they've changed in that short amount of time, unless they're on a serious spiritual path, hey, I know there's some out there, because if you really want to, if you're really on a solid spiritual path and you're serious about it, you can make quantum fucking leaps in growth, change, and evolution in 2 years. Quantum leaps. But how many of you dealt with somebody who really was on a serious spiritual path? I would feel very safe betting that of everybody that's going to watch this video, anywhere between 10,000 and however many, tiny, tiny, tiny little handful, tiny, itsy bitsy little handful of you dealt with somebody on a serious spiritual path. So just know that this person has not changed. No, they haven't. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say communicate with them or don't communicate with them. I'm not going to say reconcile with them or don't. I'm just going to say they are the exact same person that you walked away from. So just know that. And take that information and do with it what you will. All right? All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Scorpio family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. All right, I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Stay blessed.